Nowadays, we eat a lot of processed food. A while ago, this did not exist. The only available food back then was unprocessed. In the last century, our food has changed drastically, but our genes are still the same as those of our forefathers and mothers. Our bodies can't handle this change well enough and show it by developing all sorts of ailments and chronic diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, skin and stomach conditions, obesity and osteoporosis. Many people obtain 70% of their energy from foods we did not have a while ago, simply because it did not exist. Think of bread, pasta, rice, milk, margarine and vegetable oils. It is important to know which foods are unprocessed and good for your body. In addition, it is good to know which foods to avoid. We will be taking a closer look at this topic in this chapter. The foods that are processed the most include prepared sauces and meals, breads, snacks, candy, canned goods, chips, processed dairy, many meats, and soft drinks. Simple but effective, healthy foods should fill you with energy. They should still contain vitamins, minerals, and enzymes. The best forms of energy providing foods are mostly unprocessed. Foods are unprocessed when there has been no chemical treatments or additives added from the place of growth and until they reach your dinner table. Just plain old natural food. Examples of energizing foods are vegetables, fruit, seeds and nuts, fish, spirulina, aloe vera, healthy grains such as buckwheat, amaranth and quinoa. Food also needs to be fresh. Unfortunately, we find more and more vegetables and fruits that have travelled for too long before ending up in our home. These vegetables and fruit contain less important nutrients. The vitamins and minerals are lost in transit. This often leads us to eat overripe fruit, which has turned into a sugar bomb. In addition, food must be pure. This means it should not contain any food dye or artificial flavouring. Our body is tuned to the food our ancestors ate many years ago. Our digestive system has not changed over all those years compared to those of cavemen. Back then, people used to live on herbs, roots, game, eggs, shellfish, fish, nuts, seeds and fruits. It is good to look for fresh products that haven't been processed. Also, the availability of certain types of food was controlled by the seasons. In autumn, winter, spring and summer, we ate the food that was available at that time. Nature decided when we would eat what. Nowadays, we can eat tropical food throughout the year because of our greenhouses and affluent society. This is bad for the body because it is important to eat according to the seasons. For instance, in autumn and winter, there are many types of cabbages available, such as kale, sauerkraut and Chinese cabbage. These are great supplies of vitamin C, which we need for our immune system. In the summer, there is an abundance of fruit. For the early humans, this was important because the sugars in the fruits formed the layer of fat that allowed our bodies to safely get through the winter. These days, we eat fruit all year long, and the fruits are also much sweeter than they used to be. People used to eat more fruits and vegetables than we do now. On average, an adult ate 2 to 3 kilos of fruit and vegetables per day. In fruit, you can find magnesium in great abundance. This is a mineral that today most people do not get enough of. In addition to minerals, there are many vitamins and fiber, which is also found in the skin and juices. The fiber acts as a prebiotic ally in your intestines. In other words, it's an aid in growth of good bacteria. That is essential as the intestines are where our resistance first develops. This can explain why people are much more susceptible to diseases today. Their bodies have not been able to develop immunity. The fiber in vegetables also contains juice and waste products, such as cholesterol. Good cholesterols are essential in maintaining a properly functioning digestive system, which ultimately removes the bad cholesterols. When large food suppliers process the foods for shipping and shelf life, the majority of the fibre is removed. Unprocessed foods are much richer in fibre. Fibre contains almost no calories and is of major importance to your health and gives you that full, satisfied feeling. In essence, try to eat at least the recommended amounts of fruits and vegetables on a daily basis. Preferably choose unprocessed and avoid chemically treated fruits and vegetables. Non-organic fruit has usually been sprayed with insecticides and preservatives several times by the time it reaches your local supermarket. These products may contain several toxins that all end up in your body. Organic fruits and vegetables contain no toxins and are rich in vitamins and minerals. The majority of toxins and chemicals we unintentionally consume strain our liver, which is very important in keeping your body clean. It allows us to detox. The supermarkets have an abundance of processed and edible products. Many of these products are made of 4 basic components: wheat, soy, milk and corn. These components are cheap but not nutritional to our body. Artificial supplements are then added to these basic components to mimic natural properties. On top of that, a chemical substitute of vitamins and minerals is often added to allow the manufacturer to label their products in a misleading but legal representation of the actual health benefits of the product. Look on the packaging. How many ingredients are in the product? If there are more than 5, odds are there's something fishy going on. Without a doubt, the basis of a good health is your food. We need pure, unprocessed products that nurture our body and contain the right amount of vitamins, minerals and enzymes. Many diseases are caused by eating the wrong food. There is a clear correlation between nutrition and affluent diseases such as cancer, diabetes, obesity, cardiovascular diseases, allergies and inflammations. Good, healthy and varied food usually contains all the nutrients the body needs every day to grow, to restore and to perform its natural processes. It gives energy, allows us to function optimally and prevents ailments and diseases. The quality of your food partly determines the quality of your life.